Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at the possible team for the South Africa versus Argentina crunch decider for the Rugby Championships in Nelspruit on the 28th of September. I'm going to run through my possible team. At fullback, we got Apalele Fassi, the weekend special. Proven himself good under the high ball. His tactical play is better. Decent left boot, which is always handy as a fullback. Doesn't quite have the kicking game of Willie Leroux, but sadly Willie's getting a bit long in the tooth. One thing I have noticed about Fassi, he's not quite as quick as when he came onto the scene, possibly because he's bulked up since then. Looks a lot broader than the wiry frame that he came onto the scene with in 2019. At right wing we got Kirkley Arendse, kind of picks himself. Great tackler on offense. One of the best steps in the business and good pace. One thing that Kirkley needs to work on is not giving away so many yellow cards. So that is the only black mark on his Springbok career thus far. His yellow card count is almost as high as his try count, sadly. Then at 13, I'm going to put Lekanya He's been getting better and better since he's coming back from injury. And I feel Jesse Kriel needs a break. He's played virtually every game this year. Gives you a little bit more attacking flair, but quicker. Kriel's great defender. He's been a great servant for the team, but I think he needs a break. At 12, you got Damon Delendi, who picks himself. One of the best tacklers in the team, really organizes a D and is a powerful go-forward crash ball merchant, you could say. At 11, you got Cheslin Colby. Picks himself, great all-around player, similar to Kirkley Arendse. Tackle, offense, step, pace, he's got it all. With Feinberg and Gomozulu injured with a knee injury, out until November. Pollard picks himself there. Obviously after last week's performance, Mani Libbok won't be seeing this team in any way, shape or form, I'd imagine. In 9, you've got, if he's fit, Williams, the fastest player in the team, but he's been struggling with an arm injury. So if he's not fit, Kobus Reinach is more than capable to take over. Then at 8, I've a little bit left field, not really left field, I've gone with Eldrich Low. I felt he's made more impact since he's come on the field than Jasper Wiese has. Jasper looks a little bit flat. I'm not sure if he's still working off a bit of an injury, but yeah, he hasn't been making quite as many of those bullocking runs as he has in previous games. Also the opposition, the quality of the opposition also dictates how well you can shine at times. Unless you're one of the greats, then you can shine against anybody. At 7, Peter Steph du Toit, I'm liking him at 7 because he gives you an extra line-out option. And he's great in the loose, good ball carrier, just a great all-around player and a good dude. 6, Siya Kolisi, the captain. Hopefully he's going to be fit. He's been struggling with some injuries, so we'll see how that goes. If he's not fit, I'd perhaps start Kwagga at 6 in the mongrel fetcher role. I really like him as a flank role. He's not an 8-man Kwagga. Like your 8-man needs to be at least 6'2", 110 kilo crash ball. You know, you need somebody to bust it up the middle, and athletic as well, which Eldrich Low ticks that box. And then at 5, you've got Ruan Nokia in the engine room. A quiet achiever, he just gets on with his job. Just think that not that they really have much of an off season anymore, but if you could bulk up a bit, put another 5 kilo of muscle on in the upper body, would make him a bit more of a physical presence. It reminds me a lot of Luat de Jager. Then at 4 we got Urban Etzebeth, picks himself there, a man amongst men. He came on last week and really stamped his physicality on the game. Very busy play. He always looks so amped. Him and Siya play their best rugby for the Springboks. They really leave it all out on the park. Then at 3, the front row pretty much picks itself. Frans Malherbe at 3. At Hooker, you got Bongi Ombonambi. I think they're going to play him first half. Malcolm Marx tends to play his best rugby coming off the bench. He's almost a bomb squad specialist. I mean, his physicality when everybody else is tiring out is quite useful. And then Oxenchair will start him at number 1. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is my team. And then on the bench, Malcolm Marx as my reserve hooker. Gerard Steenkamp as our backup prop. And Vincent Koch. Then Kwacha gives you good fetching options and is really a bomb squad specialist. Him and Malcolm Marx, bomb squad written all over them. And yeah, with Kwacha's size and size as in not too tall, he's really great for the breakdown. Good in loose play, and really a second half pressure specialist. And then at 20, I'll put Jasper Wiese, another loose forward backup. And at a push, you could do a bit of line-out work, but he's not really known for that. At 21, backup scrum half, Jaden Hendrickse. Looked good since he's come back from injury. Good kicking game, can pass, run. Not as quick as Grant Williams and Reinach, but does the basics very well. And then at 22, interesting one, my second cover in the back line. I was originally thinking Caden Moody, but then I thought, you need another backup kicking option if Pollard gets injured. And who better than the guy who just won the Currie Cup with a long-range bomb from his own half in the final minutes for the Hollywood Bet Sharks is Jordan Hendrickse. I'll put him as 22 back in the team. He showed me that he did have bottle kicking that last kick over, and that's exactly what you need. So let me run through it one last time, ladies and gentlemen. This is a saucy team. 15 Fussy, 14 Kirtley, 13 12 Delendy, Colby at 11, Pollard at 10, Williams at 9, or Corvus Reinach if Williams is still injured, Eldrich Lowe at 8, Peter Steftutoy 7, CS 6, Nokia 5, Irvin 4, Mulherbis 3, Bongi 2, and Ox 1. Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you next time, Africa Sideways.